Whenever you visit a famous city on vacation, you may look for accommodations close to the big tourist spots. If you travel to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you're most likely going to be visiting the historic Old City area to see Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell. Well, located on 5th and Chestnut, the Hotel Monaco Philadelphia is close to both, like really close. Originally called the Lafayette Building, built in 1907, the boutique hotel was formerly home to Philadelphia's board of directors of the city trusts and later the Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia. Entering into the hotel, you pass through a glass portico flanked by 4 large Greek colonnades. While there is no parking on site, given that you're right in the middle of Philadelphia's busy historic and touristic center, the hotel offers valet parking. Alternatively, there is also self-parking in parking garages nearby. Once you're inside the hotel, you're immediately inundated with a flood of colors and the hotel's quirky design. Just look at the hotel's front desk, if you can even call it that. They look like antique drawers, and behind the hotel staff are a bunch of paintbrushes strung up to evoke a kitschy ethos. The hotel's style walks a very fine line between the elegant and the gaudy, yet emerges tastefully camp. For this video, we'll be reviewing the deluxe 1-bedroom suite. This 640 square foot room was quite impressive. Divided into a living room and a bedroom, this hotel wants you to remember your stay here because it's certainly dressed to impress. Just look at the carpet, look at the wallpaper and the drapes. While the outside may be remnants of an old colonial past, the inside of this hotel and this room makes you feel like you're in a 1960s pop art painting. The living room includes a leather cream-colored convertible sectional sofa surrounded by large mirrors where you can watch television programs from a rather glossy lipstick red armoire. Moving on to the bedroom. If you haven't already had a sensory overload with the splashy wallpaper and the carpet, you're going to love this beautiful black and white mural next to the bed. In the entire room, you see these strange design motifs, and you keep having to ask yourself, is this tasteful or is this ostentatious? But somehow, you have to admit, it all comes together and in the end, it ends up unique and beautiful. The bathroom was quite impressive and large. It was also very red and, again, glossy. Nonetheless, it has a large sink area, but more impressive was the stately bathtub, which you could soak yourself in after a long day of walking and eating cheesesteaks. The shower system was also very nice because there was no division between the bathtub and the shower, so it was a considerably wide space to wash yourself in. And finally, for toiletries, the hotel stocks the bathroom with Kimpton Hotel's own Atelier Blum branded soaps, shampoos, conditioner, and body lotion, which I'm not gonna lie, smell pretty good. For dining, the Hotel Monaco offers some cool selections to choose from. On the ground floor is a gastropub called the Red Owl Tavern, but the hotel also offers dining on the mezzanine level if you don't want to mix in with the crowd. If you're like me and you need a cup of coffee in the morning, don't worry, there's a La Colombe Coffee Roasters kiosk here as well. Within walking distance, you can dine at the acclaimed Budokan or Iron Chef Masaharu Morimoto's flagship restaurant Morimoto. If you have an interest in American colonial and revolutionary history, there's no lack of things for you to see near the Hotel Monaco. Independence Hall is quite literally just steps outside of the hotel, but if you want to go inside for a free guided tour, make sure you reserve a time slot earlier in the day, especially during peak season. The Liberty Bell is also only steps away from the hotel, inside the Liberty Bell Center. But, like Independence Hall, expect long wait times, especially during peak tour seasons. Don't forget to check out some of the museums near the Hotel Monaco. For example, the National Constitution Center educates visitors on the history of the U.S. Constitution. The National Museum of American Jewish History and the African American Museum in Philadelphia both offer an insight into the diverse multicultural history of the United States. Now, down to brass tacks. To stay at the Kimpton Hotel Monaco in Philly, expect to pay somewhere in the range of $250 to $350 per night, depending on the type of room that you book and if you're traveling during peak season. For suites, however, expect to pay somewhere north of $450 per night. If you're like me and you love playing the Travel Points game and you're an IHG Rewards Club member, expect to spend anywhere between 45,000 to 65,000 points per night, though you'll be limited to only standard rooms. Overall, the Kimpton Hotel Monaco in Philadelphia offers a unique hotel experience that tastefully presents its kitschy style to make your stay both memorable and distinctive. If you're visiting Philly and history is your thing, you'll want to consider the Hotel Monaco if you don't want to miss out on what Philadelphia's colonial and revolutionary history has to offer. But even if that's not your thing, this is one really nice hotel that you're going to remember long after your stay.